She's so beautiful. She better than I, but she was happy. She never the hurt, but she loved the more, and she could have. Anything that is worth it, you must make it slow. You know when you come around, ain't no choice but to grow. Oh. And let's say for my head. So no. So let you get away. And no, it's good. We have my hood. You say I can take the burning inside. It feels just like my soul. Like the voice that rock me, shacking up and they go. Oh, when I come out, the flame will be smelling like smoke. No. It went straight to my head. Memory got me away. We have it feels just like my own. Hello. Hey, y'all. Who do we have on? Hello. Let me see who we have on today. Let me see. I see Fab. Hey, Fabian. Hey. I see Giovanna. Hey, Giovanna. Hey, Crystal. I see Crystal. Crystal, where are you tuning in? These are some new names. I think I know you, Fab. Is it Coach Fab? Is it Coach Fab, right? Is this Coach Fab that's on? Hey, Antonia. Welcome, welcome. Where are you all tuning in from? Let me know where you're tuning in from. Okay, welcome, welcome. And it looks like Fab, this is day one for you. Perfect. Javon, is this day one or day two or day three for you? Woo. Fab says driving. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Texas is in the building. Who else? Where else? Where are you tuning in from? Giovanna. Okay. Connecticut day one. Arkansas day one. Okay. Welcome. Welcome. All right. All right. Antonia, where are you? Okay. Antonia says Arkansas. Crystal, how about you? Where are you tuning in from, Crystal? We are going to get started in like 1 minute. 1 minute. Hey, Shaquante. Welcome back, girl. I know this is day three for you, right, Shaquante, or day two? Why is this thing? Okay. All right. All right. Hey, Princess. Princess, I've seen you in a while. Hey, ma'am. Okay, day three for you. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, Shaquante says, yes, Matt. Okay, you said yes, ma'am. Okay. All right. If you haven't done so already, you want to grab yourself a pencil and a piece of paper to take notes, okay? Because we are going to talk about all about discernment today. Okay. I know some of you all, you got the email, you're like, what's discernment? How to choose good men, how to choose good men. This is going to be good. Okay. This is going to be good. So make sure you have something to write with. Make sure you are distraction free. Okay, so that you can take in all the information, all right, and see how this applies to your life. Okay, we are going to get started. The Date Good Men Workshop. How to start attracting and choosing good men with confidence. I am Latrice Carpenter, and I am a love coach. I help high achieving women of faith break the patterns of unhealthy relationships so that they attract quality men for marriage. And I help them through my Ready for Love system, where they go through the step-by-step process to attract the man of their dreams for marriage. All right. Now, women come to me after being stuck in unhealthy relationship patterns, and they have tried almost everything to fix it. Okay. They've tried YouTubing, they've tried reading, they even tried counseling, but they are still stuck after 5 years, after 10 years, or even after 20 years, okay? After 20 years, they're still feeling stuck. And after working with me, they receive breakthroughs in their love lives, okay? They remove the barriers blocking true love so that they get married, they get engaged. Some are now in long-term relationships, and some receive contentment in their single season, which is going to lead to having healthy and fulfilling marriages when it's time. Okay. And this weekend, I've been spending 3 days to help you with learning the 3 powerful things that you can do to start attracting and choosing good men for marriage. Okay. So the 3 things we've been talking about over the course of these 3 days. Okay. We talked about the solution to choosing and attracting good marriage ready men is to elevate your attraction. Simple. Okay. That is, change the climate of what it means to get to know you. Okay. Day 2 was about practicing having charisma. The basic things, okay? Day 2 is about practice having charisma. And today we're going to talk about growing your discernment, okay? Now, before I start talking about discernment, I want to hear, what do you know about discernment, okay? Yesterday we talked about charisma. When you all hear discernment, what comes to mind? What do you think about when you say, when someone says you need to grow in discernment? What does discernment mean to you? I just want to see your understanding of discernment, okay? Coach Fab, Shaquante, what does it mean when someone say grow in your discernment? Or when someone say you lack discernment? What does discernment mean to you? What does discernment mean to you? What does it mean to have discernment? All right. To grow your discernment. Let's see what you all got. Let's see what you all got. You need to grow your discernment. how to be sharper in discernment. Giovanna, Nicole, Fatima, Ruth. What does it mean when someone says you need to grow in your discernment? Giovanna says wisdom. Okay, perfect. Wisdom, wisdom. Okay, that's the word that comes to mind. Anything else? What else comes to mind when someone says you need to grow your discernment? Grow in discernment. Let's see what else we have. What else y'all got for me? Growing and recognizing good versus evil. I love that, Ruth. I love that. I love that. I love that. All of you all are on the exact same page. We're on the same page, okay? Discernment, okay? Now, let's talk a little bit about discernment, all right? And where does this come from, all right? Now, you meet a man. Yes, the ability to cast out the transient, okay? All right, that's a big word, transient. Okay, Fab. All right, all right, all right. Perfect. Are you Googling, Ruth? Don't be going Googling now, okay? All right, perfect. That's a whole paragraph, Ruth, all right? Unless you were over there typing it, okay? Don't be Googling discernment and dropping it in the chat. Don't be cheating, all right? All right, perfect. So let's talk about discernment, all right? How does it show up? You meet a man, he seemed good in the beginning, but at the end, it ends wrong. Drop yes in the chat if you've experienced this. You've met a man, he seems good in the beginning, but at the end, it's like he's a completely different person than what he showed you in the beginning. Nicole says yes, okay? Yes, you meet a man, he showed in the beginning, he's doing all these good things, he's whining you, he's dining you for a period of time, and next thing you know, he just changed and do a whole 360 on you, okay? So absolutely, all right? So the solution to this is discernment. So you meet a man, he seems different from the men that you've had in the past, all right? He may have had a good job, he takes care of his kids, he has a relationship with God, okay? And he's asking you serious questions to get to know you. Questions like when you want to be married, or questions like what kind of wedding you want, or a question like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Okay, so these are good questions, and he makes it clear that he's ready for marriage. So he's calling you every day. He's texting you every day. He's texting you throughout the day. He's being very consistent, and it feels good. All right. And it's only been a week, and you feel like you've known him forever. You ever feel that before? Like you met someone, we were talking about love at first sight yesterday, where you've only met someone, you've only been knowing someone for a week, and it feels like you've known them your whole life, all right? So you meet this man, it's only been a week, and you feel like you've known him your whole life, all right? Feel like he know you. Okay, perfect. Fatima says I can. Okay, that's good. Can everyone else see my slides? All right, I think we're good, okay? Can everyone else see my slides? So you meet a man, it's only been a week, and you feel like you can't see it. Okay, Javonna can, okay. All right, perfect, 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 okay? So it's only been a week, and you feel like you've known him forever, okay? And he's so easy to talk to, and you think that you might have found the one, all right? Week 2, you're still going strong. Week 3, things start to look a little funny. Week 4, he's dried up, and he's dried up just as fast as he came. Now you're trying to figure out what you did wrong. You're trying to figure out what you did wrong, or what happened, or what did you say, or did you respond in the wrong way? You're all in your head. Your mind is just roaming and trying to search and trying to figure out what you could have did to cause this man who was once feeling you to not be feeling you anymore. What did you do wrong? All right. Now, what makes this so crazy is that he checked off all the boxes, right? He checked off all the boxes that everyone says that a man should have that would make him a good man, all right? So what do you do when a man has checked off all those good boxes and he still ends up being wrong? He's checked off all those good boxes, and he still ends up being wrong. How do you know when you found a good man. All right. The solution is discernment. Okay. Now, the problem is what I see happen to most women is that most women mistake a man who does good things for being a man who is good. Okay. We mistake men who do good things for a man being a good man. I'll say that again. The problem is you've been mistaken. A man who does good things for being a good man. Okay. Now, a man doing good things doesn't make him a good man. A man having a good job, a car, and who pays his bills doesn't make him a good man. A man who knows how to be consistent. For you ladies on here who value consistency, okay? A man who knows how to be consistent doesn't make him a good man. All right. A man who loves, I'm going to mess you all up here. Okay. I'm going to mess up your whole philosophy. All right. A man who loves and fears God doesn't make him a good man either. Yes, I said it because someone had to say it. All right. Everyone puts their best foot forward in the beginning. It doesn't make them a good person. All right. Because everyone has good character traits, right? Everyone has potential. That doesn't make them good. All right. Now, a good man, I want you guys to write this down, all right? If you don't take away anything from today, a good man is a man with good intentions. I want you all to drop that in the chat. A good man is a man with good intentions. A good man is a man with good intentions, a man whose motives are good. All right. A good man is a man who bears good fruit consistently. Okay. A good man is a man who answers questions. Okay. So to know when you found a good man, your solution is to grow in discernment. Perfect. Fab says a man with good intentions. Antonia says a good man is a man with good intentions. Period. All right. Period. All right. To know when you found a good man, your solution is to grow in discernment. All right. My definition of discernment, okay? It's simple. Discernment is the ability to know the difference between a man that's good and a man who's not good, okay? Your senses have to be trained. Your senses have to be trained to know the difference between a good man from one who's not good, okay? If you're taking notes, you want to write this down, okay? Discernment is the ability to know the difference between a man that's good or not good. Simple. Your senses have to be trained to know the difference between a good man from one who's not good. All right. Now, the problem is when all the men you know are not good, how will you know when you've met a good man? So if you go back to listen to day 1 and day 2, you learned the things that you can do to expose yourself to a better group of men. This is a group of men who don't shoot their shot, all right? This is a group of the ones that don't catcall. This is the ones who don't smooth talk. This is the ones who don't have a clever way of words. The ones who are secure and emotionally available, okay? Day 1 and day 2, we talked about how to expose yourself to that group of men, okay? Now listen, every woman has discernment. I want you to write this down. Every woman has discernment, all right? Every woman has discernment. We are all intuitive as women, all right? But there are blockers to discernment, all right? There are 3 major things that blocks discernment. All right. Those three major things. It's strong emotions. This is when you already like a man, okay? You already have feelings for him and you want him. So you've already formed a premature attachment to him, okay? Number two is having a very strong need. This is the need for love, the need for attention and intimacy, or when your heart literally craves the attention from a man. Does anyone feel like that sometimes? When your heart literally craves the attention from a man. For women who've been married for years, or when you're used to a long-term relationship, when you've been out of a relationship for so long, you can literally crave the attention, the love, and the attention from a man. Okay, anybody know what I'm talking about in here? You literally crave that attention from a man. Okay, and the third thing is scarcity thinking. Okay. Yes. Okay. Shanita says, yes, me. Okay. The third thing is scarcity thinking. Okay. This is thoughts like, this is the best that I can get, or this is good enough, which again comes from not being exposed to anything better. So you take the best man that you think or that you believe that you can get. All right. These are all discernment blockers, okay? Now, so to counter these discernment blockers, so that you can grow in your discernment and you can see clear enough to judge whether or not a man is good or not good, you need these three things, okay? To counter this, there are three things, all right? Developing wholeness, okay? Developing wholeness, having boundaries, but not only boundaries, okay, but having boundaries that stick, okay? Boundaries are nothing. Boundaries are loose, okay? Boundaries are only suggestions if you don't follow through on those boundaries, okay? So developing wholeness, having boundaries that stick, and letting nature takes its course through time. Okay. All right. Let's talk about these keys to discernment. All right. Are you all getting this? Are you here? You got me. You're with me. Are you with me? Let me know you're with me. Let me know you're with me. Okay. Keys to discernment. Okay. Number one, we said wholeness. Hey, Miche. Hey, ma'am. All right. Number one, we said wholeness. Okay. Wholeness. What is wholeness? Everyone talks about wholeness. They want to be whole. They talk about self-love. You need to love yourself. You need to put yourself. What does all of this even mean? Okay. I have women tell me all the time, I need to love myself. I want to grow in self-love. But what exactly does that mean? What does it mean to grow in self-love? What does it mean to be whole? Okay. Now, wholeness. This is living a full and whole life where all your primary needs are being met. Now, a woman's primary needs is the need for love. Men need to be respected and women need love. It's who we are at our nature, okay? We need love. Absolutely, Erica. All essential needs being met. Yes, okay? This is not just food and shelter and water, okay? Your intimate needs are being met. All women have a primary need for love. That is to give love and to receive love, okay? We all have a need to feel like we belong, right? We all have a need to feel wanted and the need for intimacy, which is a sense of connection, okay? These are our essential needs as a woman, okay? So you want to make sure that these major needs are being met before you start dating. I'll say that again. You want to make sure, if you want to date with discernment, if you want to discern good men, all right, You need to make sure that these primary needs, that these major needs are being met before you start dating, or else the stronger need to have these needs met will drown out your ability to make the right decision with men. I'll say it again. You want to make sure that these major needs are being met before you start dating. All right. This is key. All right. Before you start dating, or else the stronger need to have these needs met will drown out your ability to make the right decisions with men. This is why women get caught up in situations where it hurts to stay, but it hurts even more to let go. Has anyone felt this before? Has anyone been in a relationship where it hurts to stay, but it hurts even more to let go? Yes, 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 yes. Come on. Miche says very recent. Absolutely. It hurts to stay, but it hurts even more to let go. All right. Now, when you have a need, doing what you know that you should do goes out of the window. When you have a need, doing what you know that you should do, doing what you know is the right thing to do because of that need, it goes out of the window. All right. The second key to following through with discernment, the second key to having discernment is boundaries. All right. Now, the context of a dating relationship, it is not a safe space to share your heart with a man that you barely even know. All right. The context of a dating relationship, it's not safe for you to share the things about your heart with a man that you barely even know. Okay. So, how do I avoid this, Latrice? I coach my clients on this phenomenon called stairway standards. And I'm going to give you a little brief overview of what I mean when I say stairway standards. Okay. So, you want to get to know a man on a basic level before having deep what I did growing up, or those deep conversations like when I was a child, I did this, this happened to me when I was younger, my ex did this, that, and the third. Okay. Get to know a man on a basic level before having deep talks and long talks, or allowing him to occupy too much space in your life. Okay. So you want to have levels as you get to know a man, okay? Get to know him on a basic level first, all right? These are elevator conversations, okay? Get to know him on a basic level first. These are elevator conversations, conversations that you would have on anybody. If you get stuck on the elevator with them and you look over and you have basic conversations with them, okay? Get to know a man on a basic level. What did we talk about yesterday, y'all? I want to see if y'all remember who was here yesterday. What did we talk about yesterday about getting to know a person on a basic level? We said turn the blank blank down, right? What did we say? What did we talk about yesterday? I want to see who was on here. Carmelita, you were on here yesterday. Shaquana, you were on here yesterday. What did we talk about yesterday? You want to get to know him on a basic level first, okay? These are elevator conversations, okay? We said to turn the what down? What did we say to turn down? Do y'all remember? I want to see if y'all were listening yesterday. I know you weren't here. Carmelita, you were here. Shaquante, you were here. Who else was here yesterday? Let me see who else are on. You were here yesterday. All right. Y'all typing too slow. I'm going to go on. We talked about turning the romance down, okay? Turning the romance down, okay? Turning the romance down as you get to know a man. So get to know him on a basic level first. These are elevator conversations, okay? Then we have our inner level, all right? There's an inner level. Now, inner level, this is talks about why you think or do the things you do, okay? These are talks like that, all right? Now, when you sense that you can trust him, all right? Only when you sense that you can trust him, Like you can trust him with the wallet full of money. You can trust him with the wallet full of money, or you can trust him alone with your children. All right. At this point, you would have already established a commitment with him. Okay. You've already established a commitment together. Then, and only then, does he get the ability, does he get the privilege of getting to know you on deeper levels. All right. What are deeper levels? Deeper levels are talks about things like how you feel about stuff. Okay, as women, we feel. When we start talking about our feelings and our deep feelings and emotions, we're starting to form a connection with a person. We're starting to get attached to a person. When you're telling him how you feel about stuff, those deep feelings about things, okay? Things that may have hurt you on the past, okay? These are your areas of vulnerability, things that have made you the woman that you are today. Everybody has a rock bottom story, okay? And sharing those stories and relating with the man with those stories, it's a form of intimacy, okay? Things that have made you the woman you are today, things that maybe even still make you emotional. Those things you hold dear to your heart that still make you feel emotional. All right. Now, these things, these deeper things need to be saved for the man who you are in a mutually committed relationship with. All right. Save these deep things for the man you're in a mutually committed relationship with. All right. When you allow a man into the deep places of your heart too soon, it makes it harder to let go. All right. Letting a man into the deeper places of your heart too soon, it makes it harder to let go. Yes, 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 yes. Mutual. Yes, Carmelita. Key word. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. It makes it harder to let go. Okay. So that even when his true colors start to show, all right, it makes it harder to let go even when his true colors start to show. All right. You can find out he's a serial killer, but once you're attached to the man, he's not going anywhere. All right. Your mindset is this is my man and I'm going to stick beside him. Okay. All right. But having those boundaries allows you to manage your emotions as you get to know a man. Okay. All right. So we talked about developing wholeness. We talk about having boundaries that stick. Now, the third key to discernment is time. Okay. Time that we don't have, a lot of us, we don't have enough of. Okay. Some of us are in our 40s. You're in your 40s and you're like, Latrice, I don't have any more time. I was ready to be married like yesterday. Okay. I'm ready to get this thing moved along. It's quick. You know, I want to get to the part till we say I do, and we can walk away happily ever after. Okay. But it doesn't work that way. Okay. You already know what happens when you approach relationships this way. So it's time for you to do something different. Now, with time, you see a person at their best. I want you guys to write this down, okay? With time, you see a person at their best in the short term, but you learn a person at their core over the long term, okay? You see a person at their best in the short term, but you learn who a person is at their core over the long term. So you see a person at their best in the short term. You're even your best in the short term, right? You're not answering the door with no rollers. When he comes over, your house is clean. When your house is usually a mess, right? Your car is usually dirty, but when he gets in your car, you make sure it's clean. You're even putting your best foot forward in the beginning, right? Hair always done. Nails are always done, right? He's getting the best version of you in the short term, right? You're even your best in the beginning, right? But you learn who a person is at their core over the long term, all right? Now, with time, with time, you can learn a person's intentions, all right? You already know that with time, you're going to learn more about a man, right? You already know at this point of your life, you've had many relationships. You already know that with a little bit more time, you're going to learn who this person is, all right? You already know this. So why do you have high hopes and high expectations about a man at the very beginning? I want you to think about that. If I already know that if I give this a little bit more time, I'm going to learn more about this man. His true colors are going to show, good or bad. Why do I have such high hopes and high expectations about a relationship in the beginning? I want you to think about that. You already know that a man's true colors is revealed with time. Yes or no? I want to hear from you. Yes or no? You already know that a man's true colors is revealed with time, okay? Fab says yes. Ruth says yes. You already know this. Carmelita says it does it every time. You already know this, okay? We're not stupid. We know this stuff, right? That's what I mean. We all have discernment. We know this stuff, okay? But these blockers of discernment is what's keeping you, it's what's keeping your picker being off and keeping you from choosing good men. Yes, Carmelita says, does it every time. Antonia says, yes, okay, all right? So if this is true, right? If this is true, and you already know that it's true, then slow down. Slow down and allow more than enough time for you to learn a man's intentions. Slow down. All right. Now, over time, you're watching to see how closely his words matches his actions. You're seeing his good fruit, which is things that are good about him that you see showing up consistently over the course of time, okay? He's calling, he's texting, and he's making an effort to get to know you over the course of a long period of time, okay? Now let's be very clear. I want to be very clear of what I mean when I say time, okay? Erica says, how long should we wait? Are you saying there's not a time frame? Are you saying that it's a healing thing? I'm confused. I'm glad you asked, Erica. I'm coming right up your alley, okay? I'm coming right up your alley, all right? I want to be very clear. Let me backtrack a little bit and we're going to go there, all right? Over the course of time, you're learning, you're watching to see how closely his words are matching his actions. You're watching to see his good fruit, which is things that are good about him that you see showing up consistently over time. He's calling, he's texting, and he's making an effort to get to know you over the course of a long period of time. All right. Now, what do I mean when I say time? Okay. What do I mean when I say time? Okay. Now, it's different for some women. For some women, I do believe it should be a little bit longer. All right. If you're a woman who you feel like you really, really struggle with this, then I want you to multiply what I say times 2. Okay. Time is of the essence. All right. Well, not of the essence, time is the essence, is what I should say. Okay. Over the course of time. Now, this is a good rule of thumb. Short term in the world, in the business world, and in the world in general, short term is anything less than 3 months. All right. Anything less than 3 months is considered short term. All right. Long term is anything 3 months or more. All right. So a good rule of thumb is, listen, I need 90 days. Remember the 90-day rule, but we're doing this a little bit different, okay? Steve Harvey was on the right track when he was talking about the 90-day rule, okay? But we need to go deeper with this 90-day rule, okay? Because the 90-day rule was applying to when to have sex with the man. As a believers, we already have boundaries on when we have sex with the man, okay? So I'm not even going to go there, okay? But I want you to take this 90-day rule and I want you to make it personal and go deeper, okay? So I need 90 days before I even think that I can trust you. I need 90 days before I can even think that I can trust you with the intimate details of my heart, because my heart is precious to me. I need at least 90 days. For women who struggle with this, you may need 6 months. You may need 180 days, all right? There's nothing wrong with that. The man, you never have to be afraid to lose the man that's meant for you. Time is the essence, okay? I need 90 days or more before I even think that I can trust you with the intimate details of my heart, because my heart is precious. I've been through too much. I've gone through too much. I can't afford to take any more blows to my heart. Amen? At least 90 days before I can trust you with my heart. And over the course of those 90 days, we are learning each other consistently, okay? And it needs to feel safe, all right? Over the course of that 90 days, okay? Now, some men take advantage of this. Some men, they'll pop up here and there over the course of time, and you mistake that for a man being consistent, all right? That's not it, okay? If he pops up, if he disappears and pops up again, oh, sorry, we got to start all the way back to square one again, all right? That pop up on and off man, that doesn't count, all right? We got to start on over from day one, all right? Over the course of 90 days, we are learning each other. What did I say? What are we doing? Over the course of 90 days, what are we doing, ladies? Over the course of 90 days, what are we doing, Fab? What are we doing, Ruth? What are we doing, Carmelita? Over the course of 90 days, what are we doing? Getting to know each other. Yes, Fatima. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes. We're observing. Come on, Fab. Yes, we're looking. Yes, 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 yes. Over the course, we're taking our time. Come on, Erica. Erica got it. All right, perfect. Yes. Over the course of those 90 days, all right, we are learning each other consistently. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Come on, Erica. Love it. Yes, 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 yes. We are learning each other consistently. Yes, Erica, does his words match actions? Okay. Some people will teach that what a man says is what matters. Some people will say what a man does is what matters. You want a man whose words matches his actions. This is a man who has integrity. And a man with integrity is a good man. Okay. Over the course of those 90 days, we are learning each other consistently, okay? And I want you to get this, okay? I want you to get this, all right? Not only are we learning each other consistently, but it needs to feel safe, okay? As women, we have this intuition. We have this discernment, okay? So even over the course of those 90 days, I need to feel safe, all right? I need to feel safe. Are we good? Y'all got this? Do you got this? Let me know by saying yes in the chat that you got this, all right? Y'all got this? Are we good? Okay, Carmelita says yes, all right? Tina says yes. Misha says yes. Perfect. Antonia says yes. Ruth says yes. Okay, you ladies got it. All right, perfect. All right, cool. All right. She says, I got this. Perfect. Got it. All right. Keep this in your back pocket. Keep this with you. Hold this dear to your heart. All right. You may want to go back and listen to this again. All right. This is going to set you free. All right. Now, the results. the results of doing this is that you can learn who a man is before you get attached to him. Okay. You can learn to trust a man, form a strong friendship, and have a healthy bond without being misled by good sex or strong premature attachments. You can learn if you really do like a man and not just be in lust, infatuation, or obsession or in need of him, okay? You can learn if he truly is interested in you by being around him long enough to know his heart, okay? A good man is a man with pure and good intentions for you. I want you to drop this in the chat, okay? When I'm telling you drop this in the chat, it's for you you've heard it, you've read it, and then you've touched it. So it's more likely you're going to remember it, okay? Drop this in the chat. A good man. This is a good man for me, okay? We're not even talking about it. There's some men that are good, but not good for you, okay? But the good man for you, all right? The good man for you is a man with pure and good intentions for you. A good man is a man with pure and good intentions for you. Yes, Erica, come on. A good man is a man with pure and good intentions for me. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right. And this applies to any relationship. This applies to any relationship, y'all, not just intimate relationships. Your friends should even have good and pure intentions for you. Your family should even have good and pure intentions for you. Your coworkers should even have good and pure intentions for you, okay? If not, then you have a circle of not good relationships, all right? Perfect, all right? Now, the only way to learn a person's true intentions, we're going to recap. The only way to learn a person's true intentions is to have your own self together. We talked about that earlier, all right? The only way to learn a person's true intentions is to have your own self together, all right? I have to be able to see clearly. I gotta be together first, all right? The wholeness, the boundaries, like I gotta get it together first, okay? So sis, I gotta get me in check first, all right? So the only way to learn a person's true intentions is I gotta get myself in order first, all right? And then I can let the testament of time prove who a man really is, right? The only way to learn a person's true intentions is to have your own stuff together and to let the testament of time to prove who a person really is. All right. Beautiful. All right. Kamalita says, woo, that was my next statement. A good man for me has pure intentions for me and my kids. 100%, Kamalita. 100%. All right. 100%. All right. Same thing applies to my babies. Okay. All right. Love it. All right. So let's practice some discernment. All right. We're going to practice some discernment. All right. We're going to practice discernment right now. So I want you to grab something to write with. And I want us to do this together. We're going to do a little exercise together. I want us to practice this together. I want you to be ready. I want for the next time, the next man to try to pull up on you. Y'all one thing about Facebook and Instagram, y'all, I don't watch TV. I don't look at the news. I'm like a homebody and I'm in my own little shell, right? But when I get on Instagram and Facebook, I pick up on terms. So this new term I've been picking up is pull up. All right, pull up on you. All right. So the next man that pull up on you, okay, I want you to be ready. All right. The next man to pull up on you, I want you to be ready. Because when I have kids, I don't want my kids to be saying no lingo and I don't know what it means and they really disrespecting me or they saying something that they had no business saying, right? So we got to make sure we know what they talking about in these streets, all right? So before the next man pull up on you, I want you to be ready, all right? The next time a man pull up on you, I want you to be ready, all right? So let me know when y'all have something to write with. Just put yes in the chat. Just put ready in the chat when you're ready. Okay, Shanita's ready. Javona's ready. Okay, all right. Now, I want you to think about 3 to 5 things, 3 to 5 key things, okay? If that's all you got, do what you got to do, Fatima. Make it work, all right? Think about 3 to 5 things, all right? I want you to settle yourself. If you've been moving around, now's the time to pause. If you've been washing dishes or cooking or driving, now's the time to put it on hold, all right? You've dedicated this time for your relationships to have better relationships. Take this little bit of time serious, all right? Receive this seed that's being planted in your heart, all right? Good seed, all right? I want you to think about 3 to 5 things that you need to learn about a man over the course of 90 days to know if you can trust him. Take 2 minutes and think it through. 3 to 5 things that I need is essential for me to know about a man over the course of 90 days to know if you can trust him. All right. 2 minutes. All right, what y'all got? Drop it in the chat. Let me know what you have. What are those 3 to 5 things? Because you may help somebody else, okay? Your stuff may help somebody else, all right? Or you may need what somebody else has, okay? What are those 3 to 5 things you can learn about a man over the course of 90 days to know if you can trust him? Fab says character, okay? What about his character, Fab? What does that mean? What about his character, all right? Tell me what y'all got. What y'all got? Real fast. Drop it in the chat. What y'all got? Tanya says, if he does what he says he's going to do. Yes, Tanya. Fab says personality. Okay, what about his personality, Fab? Coach Fab, you can give me more than this, Coach. Give me more. Mental health decisions, how he makes decisions. Come on, that's good. I like that, Joe. Mental health, how he makes decisions. Love that, Giovanna. Erica says, patience, consistency, consideration of me, a clear direction of where he is going, and if he has good relationship with God and his mother. Erica, that is a 100. I love it. Antonia says, relationship with God. Can he tell the truth? Love that, Antonia. Ruth says, communication style. What's communication style, Ruth? I need a little, what's that? What does that mean? Fab says how he handles himself. What does that mean, Fab? We need more, okay? Give me more. Ruth says values and belief. Give me more, Ruth. What does that mean? Okay. These are shallow words, y'all. Get out. I want you. So one thing about us, like sometimes when We've read so much stuff. We've consumed so much stuff about love and relationships. We start regurgitating things that we really don't believe with our heart, okay? So go deeper. Shaquante says, of course, loyal, big on church. Does he go to church and is he respectful? Love that, Shaquante. Ruth says, emotionally and mental stability. Yes, I love that, Ruth. Shaquante says, he controls his anger. I love that, Shaquante. That's what I'm talking about. This is what I mean. Yes, make it personal. Carmelita says, time management, accountability, relationship with his mothers and kids, mental health, his tone and approach. I like that. I like that. I like that one. His tone and approach. If he believes in God, communication through misunderstandings, okay? I want to reiterate those parts. See, this is good, Carmelita. Relationship with his mother and kids, 100. How's his mental health? 100. His tone and his approach, y'all. We don't hear this a lot, all right? I can tell Carmelita thought good about this, okay? We don't hear about that. Carmelita, elaborate on that. What do you mean about his tone and approach? I have an idea what you mean, but this is good. His tone and his approach. I love that. I love that. It's his tone for me. It's his tone for me. I just love that, okay? What tone is this man setting by being with me, by being with him? What is the tone of the relationship that he's been setting so far? This is good, all right? If he believes in God, communication, this is a big one, all right? That's huge, all right? This will help you to discern a man's emotional and mental stability, how well he can communicate through misunderstandings. Carmelita, you need to take that list, all right? Put that list in a frame somewhere. Put that list as a screensaver on your phone. So when the next joker pull up, you got your stuff ready to be sizing them up. All right. I love it. Javona says, yes, Ruth. Antoinetta says, is he vulnerable? Ooh, that's a big word. That's another deep one, Antoinette. Is he vulnerable? All right. Is he vulnerable? That's a big one. Does he love himself? Antoinette, girl, you're another one. You got it. Does he love himself? All right. The way, I want you all to get this. This is so, so good. Antoinette, you're pulling on me. You and Carmelita, you're pulling on me. You're pulling on, you're pulling some stuff out of me, all right? You're pulling more out of me. Does he love himself? Yes, all right? The way a man loves, okay, let's put it this way. Does the way he loves and takes care of himself, if the way he loves and takes care of himself, it shows how he's going to love and take care of me. So does the way he love and take care of himself makes me feel confident, makes me have peace in the way that he'll take care of me? The way a man loves and take care of himself is a reflection of how he's going to love and take care of me. We can close the lid and go on home with that now, y'all. We can close the lid and go on home with that now, y'all. Fatima says, a man who plans dates and shows up. Yeah, come on. Where are we going? I was just reading something on Facebook where it says, what did it say? It was so funny. It says, the 7th, what you doing text, lose my number, or something like that it said. If you text me 7 times with what you doing and you don't asking about dates, lose my number, something like that. It was funny. I think I just murdered it. But anyway, Javona says, how he expresses himself, what's his love language? Okay, Javona. Misha says, how he treats his mom, how he treats his siblings and children. If he has any relationship with Jesus, is it solid? Is his relationship with Jesus solid? That's another big one. Is his relationship with Jesus solid? Y'all got me worked up. All right, y'all got me worked up. Is his relationship with Jesus solid? Does he pray for himself only or others too? Does he want marriage? Consideration for myself and my connection? Can he communicate with me honestly and about his feelings? Can he cover me in prayer and protect me? Yes, 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 Tanya. When God wakes you up at 3 o'clock in the morning to pray like he does me, I want my husband to be waking up and praying with me too. Absolutely. Absolutely. Come on, Tanya. Jaquante says, yes. How is he around kids? And is he respectful and has a good relationship with his kids and mother? A man who cares to put a smile on my face. That's what I'm talking about, Fatima. This is good. This is good, 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 good. All right. All right. This is so good. This is good. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. All right. All right. All right. I'm not going to go through all this. Y'all going off in this chat. Y'all are going off in this chat. I love it. 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 All right. Shanita's going deep. She like, Latrice, I'm about to give you some stuff. I'm going to read a little bit of Shanita. Shanita's going big. Shanita's like, does he keep his word? A man matches his words with actions. What to look for? Does he do what he says he's going to do? If he promises something, does he follow through? How's his follow through? Hashtag, how's his follow through? How does he handle stress? I love this. When things get tough, does he stay calm or does he react poorly? How does he treat you and others during stressful situations? This is some good stuff. Y'all, this is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. Y'all know better. Y'all know better. Y'all know better. All right. All right. What did she say? Carmelita says, can we print out all these responses? We can't print them out, but what I can do, I can send y'all over the chat history. I can email over the chat history. So I'll do that. I'll email over the chat history. These are good. This is some good stuff. All right. Yes, 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 yes. Strength comes in numbers. This is why sisterhood is important. Beautiful thing. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right. Now, to take this a bit deeper, all right, I want you to think about, all right, so you know those things that you're going to do to learn about a man over the course of 90 days, all right? Now, what I want you all to do to go deeper, to challenge yourself, again, so that you can be ready when the next joker pulls up, all right? Stay ready so you don't have to get ready, all right? Y'all, that's what they saying now too. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. The same thing that applies to relationships. Y'all, I think I'm hip. I think I'm hip. All right. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. All right. So now think of questions. You have things. You have the things that you can hold dear to your heart that you want to learn about a man over the course of 90 days to know if he's a man that you can trust. Now, I want you to think of questions. All right. This is going to go deeper. This may take you some time. And we're not about to spend time on here. I want this is going to go deeper. I want you to do this with your own quiet time. When you're distraction free, when you have time to think this all through. All right. Don't try to do this right now. All right. If you can do it right now, feel free to drop it in the chat. But what I want you to do, I want you to think of questions that you can ask and what you can look for, right? Words matching actions. Think of questions that you can ask and what you can look for to confirm all these things that you just wrote down. All right. So think of some questions that you can ask around these things. Think of what you can look for to confirm these things over the course of those 90 days or more. Okay. Over the course of those 90 days or more. All right. So for an example, let's see an example. Does he make prayer a lifestyle? All right. So what kind of question can I ask around that? Is prayer a lifestyle for him? All right. A simple question is, how would you describe your prayer life? All right. How would you describe your prayer life? And you're listening to how he describes his prayer life, right? What I know to be true about our prayer life, which is connected to our faith, is that we grow from faith to faith, okay? So you're listening to hear him say, if you're trying to discern, how does he make prayer a lifestyle? You're listening to hear him say, yeah, when I first started walking with God, my prayers was like really, really small. I didn't really pray as much. I would usually just ask God for things. But over the course of time, I went from not just asking God for things, but listening for what God had to say to me. And then over the course of time, God began to grow me in my prayers. The more that I drew near to him, the more that I read the word of God, I start wanting to pray more, right? Now I don't even feel, I can't even start my day without prayer. I can't even end my day with prayer. Prayer is essential to my lifestyle. Without prayer, I'm nothing. Without prayer, I don't have my power, right? Prayer is my spiritual compass. Prayer is my way that I connect with God, right? That's just an example of what a man will say, okay? Don't be going trying to listen for exactly the thing, but that's what you're looking for. You're looking for him to talk about prayer in a deep way, all right? Now, those words matching those actions. So if he said all this stuff, all right, a man with a strong prayer life, oh, you better see some fruit. If he has a strong prayer life, you better see some fruit, right? It better show up in how he's treating me. It better show up in the way he teaches the word. The word of God better be leaving his mouth. He better be washing me with the word, right? Does he make prayer a lifestyle? Okay. I ask him questions about his prayer life. All right. And what I'm looking for is how this shows up in his life. All right. If you have this really great prayer life, I need to be seeing some fruit. I need to be seeing some fruit. Because I know me personally, when I start getting all dusty with my prayer life, all right, I start to worry more. I'm quick to give people a piece of my mind. My patience is low, right? But the minute I turn my prayer life back up, I start walking by the Spirit so that I don't gratify the desires of my flesh. Okay? All right? All right, all right. Y'all got it? All right. So think about 3 to 5 things. No, we talked about that earlier. Think of some questions that you can ask a man around those 3 to 5 things that you listed earlier that you can ask and you can look for to confirm these things. Okay. So you know it. Now you need to know what to ask. And now you need to know what to look for. All right. Y'all got it? Get it? Got it? Got it? Got it? Got it? This was some good stuff. We grew together today. Irons was sharpening iron today. Y'all got it? Or y'all probably over there writing. I know half of y'all on here writing it down now. You're like, Latrice, hold on. Let me finish writing what I'm writing. I'm looking forward to these long paragraphs. All right. Shaquante's over there writing. That's why she's saying LOL. Fatima says thank you. This was good. Okay. Fatima says thank you. Shanita says just finished taking notes. So y'all over there writing. That's why y'all quiet. Like Latrice, we hear you. We listening. We just taking notes. We writing. You coaching us and we writing. Okay. Perfect. All right. Yes, 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 yes. Y'all got it. All right. Yes, 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 yes. Wonderful. All right. This is a good Sunday night nightcap. All right. This is a good Sunday night nightcap. Carmelita says definitely good. Much needed session tonight. Beautiful. All right. Great. All right, so that's all we got today. All right, y'all, that's it. All right. Now, if you are a woman, all right, I want to open this up for you ladies. All right. If you are a woman, yes, I'm going to email the chat, Erica. I'm going to email it over. As soon as we get off the call, can I hold true to that? Can my words match my actions right now? Wait a minute. If I let the words leave my mouth. Yes, I'm going to commit to it. As soon as we get off the call, all right, I'm going to email over the email chat. It's going to look weird. I'm going to email it to my whole email list. All right. Y'all going to cause me to lose some people going to be unsubscribing. Like, what the heck is this? All right. But I'm going to do it. All right. I'm going to do it. All right. So if you are a woman who is ready to take your love life to the next level and you're ready to position yourself as a wife so that you can attract the love of your life, then my Ready for Love process is for you. How many of you ladies already know about my Ready for Love process? My Ready for Love process is for you, okay? through my Ready for Love process. You're going to go through the step-by-step process of becoming the woman you need to be to attract your purpose partner, okay? Now, this is for you. If you are a woman who keep having the same kinds of relationships, okay? And again, you've tried everything. Okay, you've tried everything. You've tried your counseling, you've tried YouTubing, you've tried dating sites, you've tried reading, you've tried everything, and you're at your wit's end. Okay. You've tried these things to have better relationships, but you feel like nothing is working. If you've never had a real committed relationship, or most of your relationships were unhealthy, then this is for you. Okay, I've made it easy for you. Okay, you don't have to keep struggling and keep trying to figure all this out on your own. There is help available for you. Okay, now for you, it goes much deeper. Okay, what most women don't understand is, like, if you're a woman who keep experiencing these things over and over and over again, compared to another woman who can just, she might have made a mistake and slipped up and chose the wrong man, and she starts doing better. Okay, if you're a woman who's had this history, it's not just a matter of flipping a switch for you. Okay, it's not that easy. This is what I wish most women understood. All right. You think of Halle Berry, who was married, what, 2 times. You think of Jennifer Lopez, who's on her, what, 5th marriage. All right. You think of Tina Turner, who was with that man for years. All right. And then went through PTSD from that relationship with Ike. All right. You think of Evelyn. All right. Evelyn Lozada. Yes. Evelyn Lozada. Right. How many times she's been married? Okay. You think of, what's that other girl from Basketball Wives? Well, she breaks my heart when I seen that video. Somebody sent me her video. What's that lady that was married to shoot, what is her name? Not Shawnee. What is that other one? I can't think of her name. It's not Evelyn, it's shoot. But what she went through, like, she lost all of that weight, she had kids by him, and he left her. She was one that always wanted to fight. I think she was a stripper before or something. She always wanted to fight, right? And then she went to, like, first she was messing with girls, then she went back to men, and then she got married, and then he broke her heart. Then she lost all this weight. She was so small, and she was just so hurt. What is her name? Anyway, can't think of her name. But anyway, woman like that, all right? Woman like that, okay? This is a woman who's had the same relationship patterns over and over and over again. So a woman like that, if you're familiar with this, if you can relate to this, okay, then it goes deeper. That means I need a little bit more attention for things to start looking better for me. Okay. It goes deeper than just choosing better men. Okay. And it can be harder for you to feel attractive, right? You have to get to the root of your relationship patterns so that you can start having healthy relationships for marriage. Gosh, I wish I knew her name. So in Ready for Love, if I can remember her name, so in Ready for Love, we'll unpack your past. Okay, we're going to unpack your past. We're going to see where you are. We're going to see what you need to do to start attracting quality men for marriage, because it's different. Each woman is different. All right. Each of you are different. You all need different things, different areas of things. All right. So we'll see what you need to do to start attracting quality men, so you'll get a tailored approach of what's specific for you. What does Fab need to focus on? What does Shanita need to focus on? What does Shaquante need to focus on? It can be boundaries for Shaquante. It can be wholeness for Coach Fab. It could be what was the other one? It could be time for Shanita, right? What are those things you need to focus on so that you can start attracting quality men for marriage? Okay, so we work on that together. Then you'll know where you need to be, and you're going to know how to show up to attract the man that's meant for you. Okay. Now, Ready for Love is not just about getting married. Okay. Many of you on this call have already been married, okay? Getting married is the easy part. Marrying the right one and staying married is the hard part. And this is what I want to help you with, okay? So if this is for you, then you want to book your call. We'll get on the call. We'll see where you are with everything. We'll see how I can help you. And if I can help you at the end, we can talk about how we can work together. All right? Why? Let me put this here. All right. And I don't have much availability nowadays on my calendar. So please only book the call if you're ready to get started. If we find out we're a good fit, you already know what the program is about. You already know how I can help you. Okay. If you're ready to take the step, all right, and get help with this. All right. If you want an extra push, you want that support, you want that accountability, you want to have somebody in your corner to hold you accountable to following through with everything we talked about tonight. Okay. Which I do believe you're going to follow through with it. All right. I do believe you're going to follow through with it, but it's still good to have someone in your corner. Right. If you don't have any more time to waste, you're like, Latrice, I don't have any more time to waste with no dusty, crusty man who's going to keep leading me on. I don't have any more time to waste, okay? I'm ready to be married like yesterday, okay? If this is you, then it's time to put some work behind your faith and to make it happen, all right? You don't have to keep trying to figure this out on your own. I've already laid out a process that can help you with that. All you need to do is show up, do what I'm telling you to do, and the rest is history, all right? Who's booking their call? Who's going to book a call? Who's already booked their call? I know some of you have already booked your call. Some of you have already booked a call. I know my calendar has been full. I think I have one availability tomorrow. I think I have another availability on Wednesday. All right, on Wednesday and then Tuesday. I think it's one on Monday, one on Tuesday. No, I don't have anything on Monday. I think it's one on Tuesday and one on Wednesday. All right. Fab says, I plan to. Okay, Fab's booking a call. Who else is booking a call? Who's like, Latrice, this is for me, okay? Oh, I didn't mention, I only have space for 3 women, okay? So only 3 women right now, all right? 3 women, and there's still space for you, okay? So if you're not serious about it, if you don't, not serious, but if you don't feel like this is for you, if you're not ready to take action, then wait until you're ready to take action to book your call. All right. Because again, I don't have much space on my calendar and I can only work with 3 women right now. And I actually only have space for 2. So I have one that's full already. I only have space for 2 more women. Okay. So only book your call if you truly believe that this is for you. If on this call today, you received like a lot of ahas, you received a lot of information that you didn't have before. Okay. If you, the information you shared today, you want more of this. If you want more of this, you're like, Latrice, I need more of this wisdom. Latrice, I want to continue to grow in my discernment. Latrice, I want to be a better me and show up better in relationships, not only for myself, but for my children. Okay. Now is the time to take the step. All right. Now is the time to take the leap. Now is the time to go deeper. All right. We are in August of this year. We only have what, 4 or 5 more months left in this year. All right. One of my clients was saying, she's like, Latrice, I'm working with you right now because by Valentine's Day, I want to make sure I have a man. So I'm doing this right now. And I was like, girl, she reminded me when I was younger, I would do that all the time. Y'all, I would be in the mirror. Like I remember I was going through a breakup with one guy and we broke up, right? We broke up and I'm in the mirror, I'm counting in my head, like, okay, cool. We broke up in like, y'all, I was something else. I think we broke up in like, I think it was like maybe June or something. So I'm like, okay, cool. I got 4 more months to get another one by Valentine's Day. Y'all, I was not good. I was not good. So yes, I had a woman that said, Latrice, I'm enrolling with you right now because I'll have more than enough time to get me a bae by Valentine's Day. And I said, okay, that's your goal. I'm here for you. If that's your goal, we about to make it work. You better be ready to work because I'm going to help you do it. If you want a bae by Valentine's Day, we have August, September, October, November, December, January, February. We have 7 months to make it happen. Okay. 7 months to make it happen. Okay. The investment depends on you, Erica. The investment depends on where you are in your love life and what you need to meet your goals, okay? It depends on where you are in your love life and what you need to meet your goals, all right? I have payment plans. I have pay in full plans. I've worked with women in the past before for plans, so it depends on you, all right? All right, perfect, all right? Who else is booking their call? Who's booking their call? Who else is booking their call? Who's like, Latrice, I feel like this is for me, okay? So this is for the woman. This is not for every woman, okay? Now, some woman, it is a flip a switch for you. If you're a woman who you just had one mistake with a relationship, this doesn't apply to you, okay? You need to brush yourself off and just do better, all right? Just do better, that's it. But again, if you are a woman who've had a cycle, you have this cycle that keeps repeating itself. Like the Bible says, out of our heart flows the issues of life, all right? So the issues we see pop up in our lives over and over and over again, it's not a matter of just nothing, right? It's not a matter of just a coincidence. It's not a matter of every woman kisses a few frogs. That's not true, okay? That's not true. If that's you, then it's different, all right? It's a heart problem. So that means we need to go deeper, find out what's there. You go through the healing process to heal from it so you could be done with it, all right? You learn your how to do marriage the right way, right? You go back to the basics of relationships, all right? And then you learn how to date with discernment, all right? And we learned a huge chunk of discernment right here, all right? Okay. Erica said mine is booked. All right. Who else is booked? Erica booked her call. Who else is booked? Let me see if I see anything on my end, on my calendar. Erica is booked. Who else is booked? Who else is booked? Oh, Erica, you booked your call the other day, didn't you, Erica? I don't see anything in my inbox. Okay, Erica is booked. Who else is booking their call? I know Coach, what is it? Hang on, y'all. I didn't move my whole screen over. What happened to my screen? We didn't got rid of the presentation, y'all. Let me see if I can find it. Well, it's gone now. Oh, there we go. Hang on. I don't know what I did with it. Anyway, looks like our time is up anyway. I didn't move the screen around, okay? All right, but anyway, y'all, it was good tonight. I'm going to email over this chat stuff today. Look out for my email tomorrow for the replay. The replay is going to be on YouTube as well. I'm going to upload this to YouTube tomorrow, probably tomorrow night. But I am going to keep my promise and I'm going to email over this chat history today. And I'm pretty sure my whole email list is going to be blessed by this. All right. All right. So for you ladies who are booking your call, I will talk to you. For you ladies who just showed up today and you just did the work, congratulate yourself, okay? You took the time, you got some coaching, and you've dedicated this time to you having a healthy relationship, okay? All right. And I will talk to y'all soon. All right. Feel free to email me with any breakthroughs. Feel free to email me with your feedback. Let me know your biggest takeaway. I love reading your emails. I like when you all respond to my emails. I like reading that. Feel free to tag me in any quotes you post. Women are always reposting stuff that I email and stuff. Feel free to at me and hashtag me. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I hope you all have a beautiful night and a full rest of the week. All right. Talk to y'all soon.